What is going on, guys? It is Eden back with another commentary, and in this commentary we will be talking about why has no developer or head company such as EA or any of those guys, Blizzard, why have they not made an FPS to compete with Call of Duty? Now obviously you're thinking, oh well, Blizzard has Overwatch, EA has Battlefront as well as Battlefield. So, although those are all fun titles, I really like Overwatch. Battlefield is okay, but I like I like the smaller maps, like Call of Duty, the 6v6, 8v8, or 9v9, whatever ground war is. But awful aim there. But anyway, yeah. So, but why has nobody made a title that can compete with Call of Duty? There was also Titanfall, but Titanfall with the first release flopped with the lack of stuff to do in it, the lack of depth. But why has nobody made one that can compete with Call of Duty? I mean, Call of Duty is such a simple system to just go with, it's just smaller maps with just basically smaller maps and small teams, with fast gameplay and score streaks. Why has no other company done that yet? Activision can't copyright anything really to go that makes there's nothing that makes Call of Duty special besides score streaks, and they can add score streaks into other games. You can't copyright stuff like that. So it's weird to me that nobody has even really tried, because whether you love Overwatch, whether you love Titanfall, whether you love any other FPS, Call of Duty's king. They always sell the most sales, even though Overwatch might have a better community and it's thriving more than Call of Duty right now. Call of Duty is, they still in the long run have the biggest market. When people go into GameStop, more people are asking for Call of Duty than Titanfall, than even Overwatch. Overwatch I find more as a PC game. And it's more competitive than Call of Duty. Why has nobody made an a casual FPS like Call of Duty? I've never understood that ever since I started playing, because there's nothing else out there for people who just want to play a game like COD, especially when COD these past few years has been on the downturn by far. Black Ops 3 was fun, AW was fun for me. I mean, it was not a great game, but I found pubs fun. But yeah, I know I'm rambling even more now, I'm just saying stuff over and over, but yeah, I have never understood why people have not made another game like Call of Duty. I mean, honestly, Respawn needs to ditch Titanfall. If you love Titanfall, okay, good for you, man. You doing you like what you like. But let's face it, the creators of Respawn, I forget their names at this moment, but I think anybody in the Call of Duty community knows who they are, or at least who I'm talking about. But yeah, they made COD 4 and MW2, and even though those games were kind of broken as shit, and there were a ton of balancing issues, those were both really fun games. Those were both, those are held in the highest tier of Call of Duties. So I don't understand why they went from a system like that to Titanfall. They could have made a Call of Duty clone and did it better than even Treyarch, okay? Let's face it, the Infinity Ward crew right now is, Ghost was one of the worst CODs. IW is the worst COD in my opinion. Starting since the modern age of Call of Duties, which starts at COD 4. But yeah, I've never I don't know, man. Like they could have just copied Call of Duty, like just straight with everything, basically. Put a little twist on it, which they tried to do with Titanfall and the mechs and stuff. But let's face it, that like Titanfall does not appeal to the masses like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just so casual. There's like you can just play it for fun, or you can try hard. You can get on an esports organization. You can do so much. Where did this guy go? Oh goodness. But yeah, I know I have just said everything over and over again. I will get better at these live comms. I might cut stuff out of this when I'm in the YouTube editor. I probably will. So if you see any cuts, you know why. It's because it was just mindless ranting. But, Call of Duty is a simple thing to do, and like the overall tech and, what you have to do to make the game is not, but the Call of Duty recipe is simple. So I've never understood why nobody has ever tried to beat them at Call of Duty's own game. I have never understood that, because let's face it, Call of Duty, as fun as it is, it's not a good game compared to a lot of other games. Other games have way more stuff in it. They have way more depth than Call of Duty. They have way more stuff because they're not an annual release. Because Call of Duty, they just create content for the 1 year. Now, like the 1.5 year now, like with Black Ops 3 and stuff. But they plan everything around the game being relevant for 1 year. Just imagine if some company made a game like Call of Duty, but they made only one, and they had enough content like concurrent throughout 3 years or something until the next one. Instead of it being annual, it would be every 3 years. Man, all the content in a game like that would just blow Call of Duty out of the water. I'm sorry, but I would be so hyped for a game like that. And you might say Destiny or something, but honestly, Destiny, it feels a little too grindy for me, even though I enjoyed the beta, the Destiny 2 beta. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I wish there was another game that could beat COD. I honestly do, but there isn't. And if there's nothing else besides Call of Duty that's like Call of Duty, then all the people, even though they might not love it, they still will buy it because that's the best option out there. Okay, anyway, that was probably just one big rant. I probably repeated myself like 5 times, but yeah, if you enjoyed, if you made it this far into the video, please like, subscribe. It would mean so much to me. Looking to do big things out here, looking to grow, have fun with you guys, and just create content that you guys enjoy. Follow my Twitter. I will put it in the description down below. Anyway, yeah, it's been Eden, guys. Peace out.